I wish I had an ugly Christmas sweater to wear in this video. Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicole Concilio and welcome to the video. So today, let's get into this Christmassy spirit and let's do a holiday look for you guys. You guys gave me so many great ideas on Twitter for holiday looks, so I'm gonna use a bunch of different products here and I'm really excited. I also am really excited to be working with Ulta Beauty for this video. It's like a literal dream come true for me. I have been shopping at Ulta for years now, so to be able to do a video with them is really awesome. And since the holidays are right around the corner, Ulta Beauty is the perfect place to go to kind of bring it on with your holiday look and get the holiday look that I am going to be creating. So all of the products I'm going to be using are sold at Ulta Beauty, or you can get them at ulta.com. Ulta Beauty also has a bunch of holiday bundles and deals and gifts, which is awesome for the holidays to give as stocking stuffers, gifts. So that's another awesome perk about Ulta. And Ulta also doesn't only just sell makeup. They sell perfumes there. They sell hair care. They have their own collection of products. Bath and body. So you can even shop for the men in your life or the women in your life. Ulta.com also makes it really easy for you guys to like find the perfect inspo and products. So you can click the link down below in my bio and that'll get you to ultabeauty.com. So enough of me rambling here. Let's get on with this video and let's start with our brows because girl, they need a little work. First, I'm going in with the Browvo Conditioning Primer. This primer is really awesome. It has really helped my brows grow and lengthen, so I really love this product. And again, all of the products I'm going to be using today are sold at Ulta Beauty or ulta.com. So I kind of just run this through the brows. This step is definitely optional, but for those of you who have kind of sparse eyebrows like myself or are trying to grow them, this product is amazing. And I kind of just focus it in the areas where my brows need the most help. So like kind of where the arch is usually. This product does make your eyebrows a little bit crunchy, but that's okay. Just put a nice thin layer on, and then what I usually do is lather them up right before bed because it's like whatever, you're just going to sleep. So now I am going in with the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit, and this is shade number 2, and I'm just going to start underlining my brows first. I like using a pencil compared to like a pomade or something like that just because I feel like it gives me more of like natural strokes. It doesn't look too like... And I always add a little bit of length to the tail end of my brow. And you can really make your brows as dark as you want. That's the great thing about this pencil because you can really build up the intensity of it. And I also have been kind of brushing my brow hairs upwards more, and I feel like it's just made my brows look even better and even more natural. And for the curve right here, I kind of just find where my arch would be. Since that's definitely the area where I need the most, I kind of tend to do a more drastic line there and fill it in. And then again, you can brush your hairs up and it kind of fills in the areas. And you can really see such a difference compared to this eyebrow. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more full and just nicer looking. So I'm going to do the same exact thing to the other brow and be right back. So now we got our brows on. So let's do the eyes. I usually like to do my eyes first, but it doesn't really matter. If you like to do your foundation first, by all means, please do. So this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Full Coverage Concealer. I really like this concealer. I think it's amazing. And I am using the shade Medium Light, and I'm just going to dab it on. And I'm using the Tarte Beauty Sponge, and I'm just going to blend this into the eyelids. The coverage is so good on this. It just erased all the veins that I have on my eyes. Now to set this concealer, I'm going into the Tartelette Toasted palette, and I'm going to be taking the color S'more right here, dusting that on the entire lid. This is a really crucial step because you want to make sure any concealer or primer that you are using on your eye is set. Otherwise, you're going to have a hard time blending out your shadows later on. So I always really like to get down a nice little shadowy base. And all of Tarte's products just smell so good. So the next palette I'm going into is the Morphe 25A. This palette is really, really bomb. I've also done a tutorial with this, but I wanted to bring it back. It has some amazing transition shades, and it's very, very awesome and easy to work with. So first I'm going to be taking this shade right here, and I'm going to be applying that directly in the crease as our transition shade, kind of going back and forth, windshield wiper motions and whatnot. And this is going to help so that later on when we blend our darker colors, everything kind of has a nice gradient effect. And then doing the same exact thing to the other eye, just right in the crease. Then taking the last shade in row number 1 here, I'm going to be using the same brush and kind of layering it right on top of the previous transition shade. Morphe shadows are honestly so amazing to work with. I can't say enough good things about them. I feel like my skin is a little bit like dewy and greasy today, and I'm so pumped about it because you guys know I have very dry skin. I love the way that these two colors are blending together. So you guys see this shade right below the first one we just used. So I'm going to take this shade, and it's a little bit darker, so it will help kind of create that ombre effect, and focus it a little bit lower in the crease. It's kind of all about having seamless blending, and I'm using very, very light pressure. I feel like I haven't done a tutorial in so long on my channel. I'm actually really excited to be doing this right now. Now taking this warm brown tone shade and a much smaller brush, I'm just kind of saturating the entire thing, and I'm going to focus that a little bit lower in the crease, and I'm going to really build up the intensity on this, but it's really important that you take it kind of step by step and don't rush the process, because if you were to go right in with this dark shade and start blending out right away, it would have been like a mess. So that's why it's really important to have down these previous kind of transition shades. And it's just blending so nicely. You guys know this palette too. I did this in a first impressions tutorial. So this is the Heavy Metal palette from Urban Decay. I kind of want to highlight my brow bone, so I felt like this shade right here, Angel Fire, is a beautiful shade to do so. Also, I like never highlight my brow bone, so this is a big deal. I'll just go in and do a nice subtle highlight. Ooh, maybe I should bring my brow highlight back. I low-key like it. So Tarte recently released these new products. This is called Fire Dancer, and basically what it is a chrome paint shadow pot. These are very, very intense pigments, so I'm really excited to use this. I feel like this is a perfect, beautiful color for the holidays, and it's definitely more bold, and it's just more exciting and fun to kind of do some color for the holidays. And let's... Done! Okay, stop being dramatic, Nicole. But no, seriously, these are beautiful so far. That is such a pretty color. So I was really inspired by candy canes for this look, so I want to do a white liner. This is NYX White Liquid Liner. This is a really good liquid liner, and it's NYX, so it's very affordable and awesome products. I'm going to go in and make that first initial line. And just kind of building up that white intensity there. You want to take your time with this liner. For primer, I'm going to be taking my favorite, the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And I'm just going to put this kind of all over my face and focus it in the areas. Like, I feel like from my eyes down is kind of always my problem area for me. So that's why I focus more of my primer in these spots. Next, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Foundation Stick. The proper name is Smashbox Studio Skin Shaping Foundation. Whew, that is a mouthful. So one side is the foundation, and then this kind of angled side is the contour. So I am going to apply this right to the face, and I'm going to work in kind of like sections. Right now I have a tan on my body, but not on my face. So I am going to match my body right now and kind of just blend everything together. So for concealer, I am taking the medium light from Urban Decay. This is the All Nighter Concealer that we used on our eyes earlier. And I am going to apply this generously under my eyes. And I also tend to hit the sides of my nose as well. Get my little cupid's bow, my chinny chin chin, a forehead a tad. And also get down the center of my nose. Then I'm going to take this contour side of the foundation and I'm just going to contour the sides of my nose. Just some little dots. And then taking our sponge and just blending everything out. And I'm going in with a light hand, but you know, still firm enough to like move some of the product around. Getting our foreheads. And then I use the other side of my blender to blend out this contour area. Or you could take a brush, however you want to do it. There's no right or wrong way. I like to use beauty blenders just because I feel like it blends more seamlessly into the skin. Okay guys, so this is looking pretty good. Let's snatch this nose out. To contour, I'm taking the Tarteist Pro Glow palette and I'm taking this shade right here, Sculpt. And I am just going to sculpt out my cheeks. This palette is amazing. I have literally been using it for almost a year and I have yet to find a better color, a better like feel and texture and just formula than this one. So I'm sorry if this step gets a little bit repetitive. I just am totally in love with it. I kind of contour my nose more on top of my nostril because I feel like this is just, I want to make this part a little bit slimmer. And I'm also going to use the highlighter in this kit. I'm going to use this shade up here, Lit. And I'm just applying with a fan brush. Oh, that is so pretty. I love this palette, guys. Look at that glow just come to life. And the tip of our nose. You guys call me Rudolph sometimes when I do this. It's fitting for this tutorial. Picking back up Fire Dancer. Where's my brush? And put this on the lower lash line. Actually, I'm going to wet my brush a little bit with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. And let's put that right under the lower lash line. I think I want to add a little bit of like gold glitter element to it. So I'm taking the heavy metal kind of like glitter pens from Urban Decay. And I'm going to add some gold glitter to the eyelid here. Because why not? And you can add that on the lower lash line if you'd like to. It looks pretty as well. Yay, I really like the way that looks. That's so pretty. For lips, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Legendary lipstick. This is in the shade Petal Metal. Okay guys, and this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this look. I had really fun creating it and playing around with color. I know that that's what you guys were recommending I do, and it came out really pretty. I love it. I hope you guys like it too. And a huge thank you again to Ulta to thank them for partnering with me. This is an amazing opportunity, and if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have opportunities like this. So thank you to you guys as well. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, okay? And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!